Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a little while. I just got off of work. I had 7 days in a row, so I know it was a long one, but hoping this live gameplay is going to make up for it a little bit. I'm going to try to get a couple games in, maybe play Tasigur, maybe play a little bit of Yisan. Also, what I'm intending to do, and hopefully by the time I upload this, I'll have it finished. I have most of my tasker list typed up. Yesterday, there was extended maintenance going on, MTGO, and I wasn't able to record the videos that I wanted to. I was going to do a deck tech video and a gameplay video for you guys. But instead, you got them together in one today. So I will have those links in the description as soon as I can, and I'll go back and edit the previous videos with Tasigur, and I'm going to try to get the Rashmi deck list for the one that I actually play together as well, and put that on Tapped Out. So you guys will have that to look forward to. Let's just scroll down. As for anything else, sorry about the extended maintenance. I didn't know it was coming up, and I was sitting around waiting for the usual maintenance window to close. Finally checked on the status, and it said that it was going to be down until 12 p.m. Western U.S. time, which is 3 p.m. here, and I'm usually asleep by that time. All right, so without any further ado, let's jump into a game here. What do we got? Nothing. Maybe we'll play a little bit of Momir Basic afterwards, but let's get some EDH in for you, because I know that's what you guys come to the channel for. One-on-one, allow, slow player. Slow player tends to auto scoop to me. He doesn't seem to like playing against me anymore. I mean, I do play competitive decks. It's fair. Let's hit him with the GLHF. Ooh, we win the die roll. Fantastic. All right. And Lovisa Cold Eyes. I see a alright opening hand. I'm short on green. I have the loam. I'm going to ship this back, actually. I get a Ponder. I have Green Sun for 1. I'll keep this. On turn 2. We'll push the vault to the bottom. So down here on the bottom right, you'll be able to set the speed to 1.5 if you want to jump through it, because I know it is a live gameplay, so it's going to take a little bit longer than my usuals. F6, my opponent's turn. Yep, I got my mouse on the right setting. Drawing your temple. Ooh, double land. So Lovisa is each creature that's Barbarian, Warrior, or Berserker gets +2/+2 haste, including my creatures. I'm playing the Tasigur that you just saw me queue up. Let's Green Sun 1. And I think I still have birds in this list. No, I don't have birds. We'll get this Deathrite Shaman. I could get one of these, but honestly, Shaman, like, Dryad Arbor is ramp. I feel better getting the Deathrite Shaman. If they play any fetch land, this only has 2 uses. Deathrite's just going to be more effective. I forgot that I cut birds. This hand looks a lot worse after I realized that I cut Birds of Paradise from this list. Although getting the Seedborn down soon should be able to fix any issues. If I can go Tasker into Seedborn, untap. Wow, 4 mana. Nothing with 4 mana. Jesus. Alright, so this turn I can get Phyrexian Metamorph down as nothing, or I can get Sword of Feast and Famine down. We'll put the sword into play. And let's just get in for the one with the Deathrite. I'm not going to do anything else. Lets me F6. So hurting on this blue man, I'd love to be able to resolve this Ponder here. Oh, it's not a fetch land. Alright, so is Lovisa coming down right away? Alright, take 2 off the Ancient Manic Vandal. Alright, there goes my sword. That's fine. And that's going to stonewall all my Deathrite. If I draw a fetch land here, I think we are in business. Imperial Seal. So, I mean, I got to cast that here. Right? 1, 2, 3. I could Metamorph, copy Vandal, kill itself. That doesn't seem great. Not a Seaboard. Yeah, I got a seal here. I don't know if they fixed Command Tower with the maintenance. So, even though I would like to get Command Tower, if it doesn't tap for the blue that I want, I'm in pretty rough shape. So I'm going to get most likely the Polluted Delta here, because Polluted Delta turns on Deathrite Shaman. It fetches me blue black mana, or blue blue-green mana. Probably blue-green mana because I have this Seedborn. Yeah. And it's the best fetch land that I have. So where's that Polluted Delta? I could also get Strip Mine. What does Strip Mine do? If I play Strip Mine, strip Ancient Tomb, eat their Ancient Tomb, and then have 1, 2, 3, 4 mana. I have Ponder. No, I even though I think that that's the greedier line, I think I'm going to play it a little bit safer and go for the Delta. Where I could also get Expedition Map. 1, 1, 2, crack play, Ponder. No, map's just more of a workaround. I like getting the Polluted Delta. Where's P? Oh, Delta. And we're going to leave this Death Ray up, sort of bluffing that we have something. Maybe a creature will die. So Lavisa's typical for coming out of the gate very quickly. She can be very aggressive. So I need to conserve my life total as much as possible, or as much as is plausible that I can do. That said, resolving Tasigur and getting him active as soon as I can is one of the ways to try to stonewall this deck. She is a huge buff for the team. +2/+2 in haste is pretty massive. And it can get to the point where she will drop a ton of creatures into play out of nowhere. So, all right, they used up one of the Sandstone Needle, which is a remove a depletion counter for double mana type lands. I'm going to take 4 here, unfortunately. I do have this Death Right to try to claw me back in the game a little bit. I have no targets for it. I get the Delta. Fetch with Delta. Get the Breeding Pool. Untapped. Now I have exactly 5 mana to play Seedborn. I have Ponder's pseudo free if I delve it away for Tasigur. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Eating the Delta. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Eating Sword, Seal, Ponder. So I actually like the Ponder line plus Tasigur. Oh, wow, and I get Realms Uncharted. All right, so that's fantastic. So I'm going to put... let's see. I'm going to... Next turn, I'm planning to use Seedborn. So... Or play Seedborn. So we want Limdal's Vault, Realms Uncharted, Maze of Ith. Don't shuffle. Green, black, 1. Unfortunately, we're going to... Wait, do we have to eat the Delta? Yeah, we eat the Delta either way. No, I can save any one land. So let's save... Let's save the Sword of Feast and Famine. I feel like that's going to be... if I get that many untaps, I think I'm in good shape. I'm not really worried about getting Imperial Seal because, like I said, my life total is going to be under threat this game. So, the issue of... I could leave Seal and force him to give me back Tutors. The fact is, I'm going to be getting Realms Uncharted on my turn. And getting back Tutors... or I'm going to plan on casting that. If I cast that, he's just going to keep giving me that back anyway. And I want to put him in the position that he doesn't want to give... He's going to give me Realms Uncharted over Imperial Seal. I'd rather get back Sword over Realms Uncharted. So there's a chance that he's going to give me the Sword and try to keep me off lands as much as possible. Wow, that's big. All right. This is pro black-white. Gain 3, return creature. They have nothing in their graveyard. All right, so it's just a big, beefy protection from Lavisa. Or protection. Fortunately, it doesn't send in with a 4/4, understandably, but it would have been nice to be able to use Tasigur, copy, and get in. All right. 3 life, and all right, you got it. Oh, I'm not gonna be. I don't have Seedborn mana because I delved away the land. Wow. I'm sure you guys were all yelling at me as you were watching the screen. Because I have this Maze of Ith. Alright. So, I gotta start with green 1/1, Realms Uncharted. Let's put Strip Mine in the pile. Let's put Windswept Heath, Wooded Foothills, green fetch, and I don't want to put Urborg because I actually want to. I'm trying to turn off Needle and Ancient Tomb, and I could put Bloodstain Mire, Command Tower. Aqueduct doesn't feel great. Sandbar doesn't feel great. Let's put Cemetery in the pile. Yeah, I think this is correct. I don't have the Wasteland on Motor yet, otherwise I would have Wasteland in this pile as well. It would be Fetch, Cemetery, Strip, Waste. And right here, my plan is, I haven't played the land yet that I have the Maze of Ith, so I kind of want him to get overvalue this Strip Mine and not value this Maze and put it in the graveyard instead, trying to play around this. In fact, I have the Maze to stop Lavisa. Yep, Strip in the grave. All right. And this is basically, I'm getting anything. Windswept Heath and Wooded Foothills are functionally the same. Yeah. I would have given me fetch, and put Cemetery in the grave. So I got to play this Maze. I have 2 mana open. I can activate Deathrite with green, so Sword won't get anything. So, alright. I think I'm in decently commanding position here. And this also feeds Deathrite Shaman. By getting fetch, Deathrite Shaman's pretty much guaranteed to be on for the rest of the game, or rest of the relevant portions of the game. I lose the Limdol's Vault, but that's alright. Alright, now that's a fantastic target. I'm going to Manic Vandal that, is my plan. Because I have this Metamorph that I've been sandbagging. I could also copy the Coercive Portal, but honestly, Tasigur is a card advantage commander. Tasigur will generate card advantage over the course of the game. Because he's going to do that on his own, I don't need additional sources of card advantage, like having my own Coercive Portal. I'd rather my opponent not have theirs. Furthermore, my opponent's going to have the ones that will be activated, so to speak, first. So by destroying it, I'm denying them a card, instead of giving them the opportunity to both draw 1 extra card and then have the opportunity to destroy mine. I'd rather just destroy theirs. So I have no activations of Deathrite. I'm just going to pass the turn. Oh my god. Top deck of the century, guys. Alright, so I could activate that first, get back Strip Mine, Foothill. Alright, let's see. I got to use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm still not going to have Seedborn this turn. 6. Man, that hurts so much. So I have 3 in the form of Metamorph. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2 in the form of Life from the Loam. Alright, so we'll play the Woodland Cemetery here. No, I'll play the Windswept Heath, because I can fetch this and get a tap land. Get the Overgrown Tomb. 1, 2 for that. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's 2 life or 2 life either way. I'm not going to pay 2. Alright. Exile. Doesn't matter. Eat that. We'll add green to the mana pool and black. Let's life this Strip in the Heath back. And now I'm purposely not tapping blue because if you tap blue and you click it here, it'll pay for the blue instead of the 3 if you don't click yourself first. So now I just click myself. I can copy Manic Vandal, kill Portal, and Manic Vandal blocks Lavisa as well. So I think I'm in decent shape at this point. Even though I don't have this Seedborn, now that I have this Life from the Loam going, I feel pretty confident. Now, my plan is to dredge the Life from the Loam, and then use Strip Mine plus Seedborn Muse plus Life from the Loam. You got a Cavern. That's fine. I'm going to go after your Ancient Tomb. And even though my opponent's got a ton of mana, Lavisa isn't really the deck that you want a ton of it. It's not a Kiki-Jiki deck, pardon me, where you need to worry about having 6, 7, 8 mana at some points of the game to be able to cast Kiki and activate something. There goes the Needle. That is an Gauntlet of Might. Wow. Big hit. All right, well, at least I got the card advantage. More mana is not really... Like, they sacrificed a double land to put this into play. So they went down 2 and up 4. I mean, it is advantage, but I still think I'm in great shape here. I have a blocker for Lovisa as well as Mazavith. I'll naturally just Maze. And this is a pretty good answer to the any swords of X and Y. Really, the one that I'm most scared of was probably Feast of Famine. But now that I have this Life from the Loam, Feast and Famine means almost nothing to me. The mana they already have because of this Gauntlet, or the double land. The discard, I can feed lands to it for no loss of value. If I had known I was going to draw this, I definitely would have gotten a cycling land. But typically, using the Realms Uncharted isn't great to get a cycler because you know they'll put the cycler into your hand if you don't have Life from the Loam going. The cyclers are in the deck because of intuition, so you can intuition for Strip Mine, Cycle Land, Life from the Loam. Starstorm, wow. All right, X5, good hits. All right, so my board dies. It's fine. They lose their Manic Vandal. Lavisa's not going to do anything because I have this Maze. Yeah, they still can't attack. This Gauntlet was pretty spicy because it pumped the Lavisa up enough, and I can't destroy it. I would like to get back Life from the Loam. A mill. Soul Ring would have been a nice draw. Command Tower, Steve. Alright, main one. So I can strip a mountain or strip an Ancient Tomb. I'd rather just strip a mountain at this point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can play Seedborn for no value. I can play Tasigur at, what's he costing? 8. So let's strip. And we're going to strip a mountain because it's a double land as well. Ancient Tomb hurts them. And it's effectively the same thing. I'd rather just them take damage off lands. Let's Life from the Loam. Back some mana. Three. And now I'm going to use Tasigur to sort of sculpt my graveyard a little bit. I need that gone. I want Deathrite gone. I want Soul Ring gone. I have the mana. I'd rather them not getting it. Yeah, I think that's correct. 2 more. I want to keep the Life from the Loam. I think Realms Uncharted has done its job. And I no longer have a clone effect. So I have 4 mana. I could... Oh, he's just going to scoop. Alright. I mean, I am playing a little bit slower there, but it's a tough spot. My opponent is down to 1 card, and I'm up at 5. He knows 4 of the lands. He doesn't know about the Seedborn Muse, so opponent's probably feeling that I'm going to have an unrelenting source of card advantage in this Tasigur, and there's nothing that Lovisa's going to do about it. The Mazavith really shuts down the strategy. Let's set Goyan's Coldez again. I'll switch the deck up on him, though. Let's play Rashmi. We haven't played Click in a while. Let's play Click. Did it? Yeah, Click tempo. Alright, sweet. Oh, cannot join. Someone else beat me to it. We'll play Azami. Host a match. Close that up. Let's see if we got a game. Alright, so let me talk about the deck a little bit. So, I don't know if you guys noticed in the previous one, and I talked about it. I added Gilded Drake. I have Intuition in the deck now. Treacheries made the cut. I want to put in Baleful Strix. That's the card I need in here. I think it's a good value in the deck, regardless. And having a 1/1 Death Touch blocker is pretty good. The colors aren't hard to hit. I want to try to find a cut for a 40th land, so I can go exactly 40% of the deck as mana, sorry, 41% of the deck is currently mana sources. Because Mazavith is not, but Soul Ring and Mana Crypt are. So, it's 41% of the deck if you include Mana Crypt Soul Ring, or 40% if it's just Mana Crypt, because Soul Ring actually costs mana first. So, and then I'm trying to figure out, if I want to go a little bit less counterspell and a little bit more creature value, or if I want to go a little bit heavier on the counter magic plan. I like the Fact of Fiction, although it's one of my worst cards. Not the worst. I'm sure there's definitely cuts over it. Splendid Reclamation seems to be a little bit win more than I was expecting. So I think that's on the chopping block at the moment. Let's sort this a little. Did we get a game yet? Nope. All right. It's one of the nice features of Windows 10. You can just click and hold over. So I did cut the fast lands out of the deck list. I found that they were coming in tapped more often than not. I cut the far and away that I was playing with for a little bit. It wasn't doing enough at the points in the game where I needed to just deal with the board state. I could add the personal tutor or the peak for added value. Dizzy Spell can tutor for Vamp at the absolute best, I think. Vamp, Mystical, Remora, Force Spike, Dispel. I do have the Duress in there. I have Entomb. I could add Reanimate and a little bit of a bigger package like Terastodon. I kind of want this Birds back in the deck, I think. So let's make some tweaks. Let's cut the Reclamation. Or actually, let's make a pile. It's going to bug out on me. I want to add this Copy Artifact as well, potentially. Alright, where's that Splendid Reclamation? So, Baleful Strix is one of the cards that I want to add. And Splendid Reclamation. So, we'll have adds and cuts here. No game yet? Nope. Alright. And I always check that. Even though I know it'll flash when I have a game, it's good to keep an eye on it. Alright, so let's scroll back up. I want to add birds for this Green Sun. And that's mostly it. Just having a Green Sun multicolor source instead of just the Dryad Arbor seems good. Alright, so green creatures at the lower end. That also gives me an additional 1-drop. Are there other cards that put into play? Land into play. Quantity, change this. Alright, so Sojourner Discovery. Let's set the type to creature. Alright. How are these phrased? Sakura Tribes, yeah. Put a land card onto the battlefield. Onto the battlefield. Okay, there we go. This looks a little bit better. So I could put Embodiment of Spring into the deck. It's an 0-3, seems good early. I have both of these. Sky Shroud Ranger. Okay, it's just a different art for Sky Shroud Ranger. Dawn Shredder Elk. 2 mana, pay 1. Nope, alright, it's bad. Rampant Growth. I could play Frontier Guide. The deck sometimes has 4 mana up. Loam Dweller's not going to be good. Primal Druid. It's a Death Rampant Growth. Doesn't seem terrible. We'll consider that. Sakura Tribe Elder already got. Emissaries. Are these functionally the same? Primal Druid. Basically land card put in the battlefield, tap, shuffle library. Dies, basically land card put in the battlefield, tap, shuffle library. Alright, so they're functionally the same. This art looks cooler. Makes me think of Eternal Witness. Thrasios is great. I could play the Coiling Oracle. It's a little bit more random. I could play Farhaven Elf. And the reason I'm choosing these is I want ramp effects basically, but if a card puts it into play from my hand and it's a tap ability, let's include Colorless in this. I thought there were Walking Atlas. That's the one I was thinking of. I knew there was another one that lets you put them into play from your hand, which is really what I'm looking to do with the not exploration, because I don't have exploration in my deck list. I want redundant effects to be able to do the Sakura Tribe Sky Shroud Ranger effect. So I'll have to consider a Walking Atlas from Zendikar. I think I'm definitely going to cut this Splendid Reclamation. It just doesn't do enough. I could play Sam. I don't think Sam's doing what I need to do. I mean, he's such good value. It's hard to not play him. Ashiok doesn't seem to be doing great for me. In games where I resolve her on turn 3, or resolve Ashiok on turn 3, it does great. But on games when it's late, it doesn't really get me back into the game. So maybe Sam in that slot. Go with classic Sam. Alright, let's drop the filters. Oop, not red. Black, blue, colorless. Alright, did we get a game? We got a game. Mulligan. Good luck, have fun. So we got, and we're playing against Atraxa. Alright, so they mulligan to 5 as well. This favors me because I'm on the draw. I have Merchant Scroll Mana Leak. I'll keep. So my plant, Thought Vessel, I'll take that. So depending on how quickly they come out of the gate. Alright, sweet. So Talaria West, play first, pass turn. There's no chance I'm transmuting it. I'm planning to either... Ooh, Bounce Land? Alright. That sort of drew them one card. That's pretty good. So did I keep up Mana Leak this turn? Oh. And I draw the Mind Stone. I don't think I win this game by sitting back. I have to develop faster than my opponent. And this puts me 1 mana ahead. This also means next turn I can hold up Oath of Nissa. Alright, that's fine. Planeswalker deck incoming, so it's not the stacks build of the Atraxa deck. And they only get a Confluence off it. I'm going to play that instead of the Scrubland. What are you going to do? I know about Scrubland. Not Bob. Anything but Bob. Wow, pass. Alright. The luck is with us, guys. Alright. Tap the non-basic. Just did play around Wasteland. Now I could upkeep click them. And so they have... I know they have 4 mana, so Atraxa could come down. I don't want to upkeep click and then Atraxa enter play. So we're just gonna... Or draw step click and have Atraxa come down. Wow, so I would play the Mana Confluence there because I know about this. It's not like it's information. Now I know that one of their 5 cards is a land. So I don't know, there's a trade-off. And Atraxa mana. I will Mana Leak this. Show me days, or no, show me force. Nope, no force. So, Winter Orb doesn't benefit me greatly when they have this dual land, and they have another one. They'll have 3 mana on their turn, followed by 4. I'll have a lot. So, land here was 1, 2. So, I think I'm going to do sort of an audible. I'm going to scroll for Mana Drain. I could get a Force of Will. I'll get the Force of Will. And now I'm going to draw step 1, 2, 3, 4. Draw step, click them. So that way the following turn I can play Azami. Alright, what do you got, opponent? And look at target player's hand. Garruk, Lily, Crypt, Lily. So I think I take the Crypt here. Because Crypt gives them Atraxa this turn, and I don't want that to happen. Nothing else in their hand could do it. Garruk costs 1 with the double land in play, but then he dies. Lily doesn't kill creature. Trinket doesn't... Alright, so we're going to take Crypt here. We just gotta. So, and they had a Gemstone and the Confluence that we know about. And then they have 1 unknown at this point. Mana is lower mana of any color. I think this is a Garruk. It makes sense that it would be Garruk here. Oh, it's going to be Trinket Mage. Alright. Are they going to go get the Mana Crypt that I just took away from them? I wouldn't fault them for it. I think I would have played Garruk first, though. Oh, they still have enough. Alright, because of the Mana Crypt, yeah. You got it. Untap some lands. Make a beast. I mean, if you don't untap lands, I kill Garruk on my turn. Yeah. I'm not really worried about Overrun. Flying, Vigilance, Death Touch, Lifelink. Alright. I get a land. 2, 3, 1, 2. Azami. Draw. Counterspell. Fantastic. So I hit Garrick here, or I draw a card. I think I hit Garrick. I have a feeling they're going to try to push for Atraxa on their turn again. So this means that I can counter Atraxa with Counterspell instead of the Force. Draw step. Nope, no effect, so I can turn that off. We know about Confluence and that. Watergrave, so we know they still have Gemstone. We can get rid of Gary and Trinket. There we go. All right, gems. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 1 over what they need. 8. What did they get? If they drew Ugin, I'm going to counterspell it, and I just need to cast actual counterspell. I think they're figuring out their mana situation. Time Spiral. God, no. That will not happen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I think there's 1 short of being able to play Atraxa here with Garrick's activation. I don't think that was the time to go for it. I think it might have been correct to try to use Atraxa to stop my attacking. Lily, they're gonna tutor. Search your library for a card. Put that card on top of it. You got it. I still have this Force, so this turn is the turn that I kill Garrick and slam Winter Orb is my plan. And if I can draw a blue card in either my draw step or the Azami draw, all right, Relic. Not really what I wanted. Cephaloid Coliseum. Well, it's a land. They know about Force, so if I hold this Relic, maybe I'll hold Coliseum also. Let's kill Garrick. I gotta assume they tutor for something that they're planning to cast on their following turn. So let's just... I can slam Orb into play and hold up hard cast Force. Let's do that. Now I'm representing Pitch Force or I'm representing Hardcast Force. Wow, wins the game. Power of Winter Orb, ladies and gentlemen. As long as it's untapped, players can untap more than 1 land. And the fact is, they have a double land in Mana Crypt, so they have 4 mana to my 3 mana that I'll get per turn. But I'm getting an extra card every time. Lily's going to go up, make me discard this Relic. And then I attack Lily down to 1. But they don't have mana to be able to do anything. I'm getting an extra card, so they're never going to be able to make me pitch Force of Will out of my hand. And I'm going to sandbag everything that I draw this coming turn. So let's see what I would have gotten. Hinder and Island. So I wouldn't have played the Island, planning to pitch to Liliana if they made me discard this Relic. Otherwise, I would have played the Island, held the Relic, because I'm not really scared of their graveyard. And I just want to develop mana while I'm underneath while the Orb's in play. And just save the Lily, hit Lily down, draw. I don't think they were coming back from this. Following turn, yep, with the Mana Vault, the game would probably be over. Oh, it's not letting me draw another one. All right, back to the play lobby. Let's see. I think that's going to be the end of this video for the time being. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share to anyone you think might enjoy. And check the links in the description for deck list to the Tasigur lands deck specifically. It says it's not ready there, but I'll be updating that before this video goes up anyway. And then I'll be updating the Rashmi deck within the next 24 hours. I've got the whole weekend off, so I'm looking forward to getting a lot of work done for this channel. I'll be updating all of the old Rashmi videos with the current deck list as she's standing now. And I've been getting there, slowly building the collection for my Rashmi work in progress. If you wanted to, I'm not going to make the list for this yet, but it's getting pretty spicy. Mox Diamond, Mox Opal, bunch more artifacts, Torrential Gear Hulk for some Kaladesh flavor, War of Inventions now in the collection as well. Freyalise is one of the cards I'm looking to pick up. Bribery seems to always win games when you resolve it, so don't forget to check that out. Don't forget to, and let me know in the comments misplays that I made if I didn't catch them as I was going through. I'm always happy to engage with you guys. Like I always say, this is a discussion about the format, about competitive EDH as a whole on my channel, and I love hearing from you and engaging with you guys. And let me know what you guys would like to see in future videos. I know I got a little bit of a mix of decks. Tasigur is very popular. Sidisi is sort of mid-rangey. I definitely have the mono blue control. I think it's a powerful tier 1.5 archetype. But beyond that, I really enjoy playing this, and I hope you guys enjoy it as well. See you in the next one.